For this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brandon All-In Allen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, well, a lot of superlatives come in the way of the Italian Dream, Marvin Vettori. He still has yet to break through and become the first UFC champion from Italy, but a lot of people feel like he can sustain and eventually get there. His cardiovascular base as good as any middleweight in the division. Outstanding ground game, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. Very good, durable on the feet. And he believes, as humbly as he could say it, his opponent does not have a single advantage in this particular matchup here tonight.
Lands a switch knee.
Now some separation. Hook to the head there by Vettori. All right, so early on in the fight, and the BJJ fighter immediately attains the clinch. He told us in this matchup space was not going to be his friend, and he closed it nicely there.
And he's not level changing to shots, John. He's not shooting to your legs. He needs to be chest to chest so he can use his trips and his length to try to get this fight to the ground. Mission accomplished.
Takedown defense holds up. Allen going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Nice punch, man.
Nicely done. Nice jab from Marvin. Nice front kick. Just over 3 minutes to go. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, beautiful jab there by Vettori. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his... And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across...
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
2 minutes now to go in round 1. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Allen gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, he might be a one-eye fighter before too long. That right eye starting to shut. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chip.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
I need you to scramble.
BA's in half guard. Right into side control.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Allen's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, big shots from the top. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, got 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Allen. Well, the striking really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
Oh, somehow he's able to leverage a hip. Looks like he's going to get out.
Yeah, he did a really good job there of creating action, getting his body off to one side as he's bridging, then back into him to release a little bit of that pressure on the Von Flue choke.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Allen.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, listen, you did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry about the knees. Let's not worry about the strikes.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. So here we are as our next round gets underway. I would have tapped in that previous round, by the way. I would have tapped that.
It was so tight. I cannot believe that he got out of that submission attempt. Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch. So confident. That timing was on point. Nice takedown land. He passes the half. Just because he got taken down. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Vettori gets up and decides to take this fight back to its feet, despite having a seemingly dominant position on the ground. Doing work with the jab there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that big. Oh, right hand land. There you go. Nice right hand. What does he do now that he has this clinch position?
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Allen gets plastered by that uppercut. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Brendan Allen. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the
fight. Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
That's right.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Oh, he's got the hands going.
4 strikes to the head.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. So 2 minutes to go here in our second round. Vettori's now dealing with a cheek cut. Missed on the right hand.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Jab is on point right now.
Well, this is kind of crazy the way this is transpiring. This jiu-jitsu fighter looks like a professional boxer here tonight. He told us about his evolution. He has absolutely taken it to the next level.
He has taken it to the next level, Jay. I mean, this guy is so comfortable in the striking. Before in his career, early, he looked a little bit lost. He looked like he was desperate to get takedowns. Now, he seems to be comfortable everywhere. So the work that they are putting in is truly paying dividends. Now he's going full mount.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move. Oh, nice headlock.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Good round.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
I need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand-up battle, I want you to look for the...
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5 minutes to go. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? It's a pretty fast jab. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Vettori's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Big left hook coming. It's blocked.
Beautiful kick lands there. He's back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come down.
Well, he goes to the uppercut, but it's not there. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the street. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Vettori's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock them out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. but at least he turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Oh, he's looking at the guillotine. Oh, that's the guillotine, man.
And there's the count. As many star points as you could produce. Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 52 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Brandon All-In Allen.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish